Welcome back, everybody. This is Matt from Relax Rips. We are here today to dive into another box of Stadium Club. This set has been awesome to us so far. Still a lot we have to see, of course, so that's why we're going to keep going. Today, I would like to see a little bit more on the SPs. I would like to see some of that base stuff. I would like to see the members only, photographers proof, stuff like that. And of course, always looking for a Hunter Campbell auto. I know eventually I will find one. Brennan says that I'm going to start PCing Hunter. That would be sick too. I don't know how long it would take to build the rainbow of Hunter, but I'm going to try. That'd be sick. Of course, we're always looking for the heavyweights. My dad collects the heavyweights, PCs all those. So we'll keep any of those for him. For Brandon, I think he said he wanted to see. I know he PCs Tatsuro Taira. Oh, he wanted to see some Ian Gary in this, which we haven't seen a ton. So that would actually be really cool. Okay. Starting off today with Christian Leroy Duncan. You see him fight again soon. Into the Carlos Prates, Kai Asakura, Michael Chandler. Once again, man, they gave him such a tough pose there. Okay. I think that is a refractor chrome for Chippe. That's a cool card. Okay, we're going to go backwards for our power packs. It's going to be RDR. That is a first for me, so it's cool to see. Into Alexander Volkov on the chrome. Finish out with Hunter. There we go. We don't have this one yet. Put that one straight in the binder. Just need his auto right there. That's cool. Go ahead and set you right there. Now, if y'all didn't see it, we did our pack battle live stream yesterday, which ended up super awesome. We had a couple of our viewers come on, battle each other for I believe a Patty auto from Midnight, and that's super cool. Both their boxes ended up being amazing, and then I jumped in afterwards and opened a box of my own, which, we didn't expect too much from it, but I ended up pulling that Lone Star Signatures 1/1 of Hyosung Park. So super excited for that. Kind of shocking. It is my second 1/1 pull. The other one also being on live stream. It's kind of awesome. Bruno Ferreira. Into Rulo Aliyev. Okay. Into Cameron Simon. I am filming this on my phone today, so pretty tight on this desk. Marcus McGee. Into Justin Gaethje on the chrome. Good timing there. I'm sure everybody watched the fights. They were amazing. Justin Gaethje did everything and more. Johnny Walker on the red to finish it out. I thought Patty actually looked pretty good. I know a lot of people are, claiming fraud check and everything. That's perfectly fine and understandable. But Justin Gaethje is not a slouch, and Patty chinned everything that he had, and he was not shying away from any exchange. All right, so we're going to John Jones. Roofie there. Conor McGregor on the base. Eileen Perez. Okay. This is chrome. I did see some whitening. Let's see if we get our first auto here. And we get Kevin Holland on the Chrome auto. That's really nice. We're all huge Kevin Holland fans in this family, so definitely excited to have that one. Okay. We have another backwards card here. That's going to be Connor on the Dynasty. These Dynasty cards are cool. They do look much, much better when they're colored. I believe Brandon has pulled one of the red ones, and the red looked really good. Pantoja on the Chrome. And Manuel Torres on the red. Now, after opening a couple boxes of these and seeing more opened, I think on those color variations, I think I'm gonna say that the black ones are my favorite. I know getting 1 gold for box, of course, the gold should be the most rare, but the black ones just look the best. Raul Rosas into Colby Covington into a Macy Chason. There we go. There's Patty right there. Patty will come back. He'll come back strong. Nazim Sadikov. Into his camera. Keep getting off camera there. Okay, Kaya Sakura on the Chrome. And Brandon Royval on the red. So many packs. All right, so we got Alexa Grasso into Norma Dumont. Now, I've made a habit of, after opening, just flipping all the cards over, running through them, and looking for the 201 to 300 image variations. And in the last box, after I finished, wrapped up everything, when I was doing that, I ended up getting, who was it? Anderson Silva. Ended up getting Anderson Silva image variation, which was super cool. Shavkat, Peyton Talbot, Nikita Krylov, Max Holloway, Chrome of Chandler there. And the red's gonna be Daniel Zellhuber. Okay, starting off with the Curtis Blades, which it was kind of cool to see Waldo Cortez call out Curtis Blades for the next fight. I hope they make that happen. And it was kind of refreshing to hear a call out that makes sense, and that would be a killer fight. To Casey O'Neill, MVP. I think it's the first MVP I've seen. Carlos Solberg, another one of Brandon's PCs. I'm gonna look for an auto for him too. Armin Sarukian, Marcus McGee, and our red is gonna be Grant Dawson. All right, all base pack. Okay, Leon Edwards. To Nazardine Imavov. Caitlin Cervenara. Esteban Rivovic. There's our first black. Curtis Blades there. That's cool one. Definitely gonna send that one over to my dad. He'll love to have that. Okay. My inserts have all been backwards lately. All right, so we got a Dynasty of Charles Oliveira there. That's actually a really nice one. Yair Rodriguez on the Chrome. All right. Yeah, that Curtis Blades and the black card is really cool. Sean Brady on the base. My PC. Tajir Ulanbekov. Brandon Moreno. To Tracy Cortez. Okay. Our next black is going to be Youngsung Park. There we go. Youngsung Park matches 101 brother over there. I wonder why they blacked out the rest of that image. That's the first I've seen of that. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Anyways. All right. So we do have hype machines here. Of Jose Aldo. That's the more I open, the more I see open of this, the more I agree. I think this is my favorite of the inserts. I finally saw one in red, and it's just the word hype that's changed. It looked awesome. Claudio Rivera and Nate Landwehr on the red. Okay, starting off with Yan Jianan. Brendan Allen. Davison Figueiredo. Okay, there we go. We got our first number. That is going to be Waldo Cortez, the man himself. I can't say it was him. I don't think it was him that made Derek Lewis look like Derek Lewis looked on Saturday, but man, Waldo Cortez is the dude. He's gonna be trouble. He's gonna be trouble moving up through heavyweight. Everything he does just looks perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go to our special forces of Josh Van. Gosh, that would be awesome to be numbered. It's still cool to have either way. Love Josh Van. Rodolfo Villado and Amanda Lemos on the red. Okay, so in this we are looking for one more auto. We got what, 5 packs left after this one. This is our 6th. Tai Tuivasa, Farid Basharat, Eduardo Mora, Benoit Saint Denis, Rulo on the chrome, and Caitlin Vieira on the red. Those base packs, man, they come in heavy. All right, Gabriel Bonfim to start it off. Jonathan Martinez, Maria Godinez, Chepe. Okay, Chrome Refractor Bo Nickel. That's a nice one. Don't have that one yet. Okay. All right, there we go. Anything Poetan is good. I have that base power packed there. This card's growing on me. I'm actually enjoying it more and more every time I see it. Okay. Chrome of Kayla Harrison and Dracus Duplessis to finish it out. Last 4 packs. Hopefully we can finish off strong with our auto. Love that Waldo, but you know it's not carrying alone. Jose Aldo. There we go. There's an Ian Gary. Sean O'Malley. Joaquin Buckley. Cheeto Vera. Okay, and our gold is going to be Joaquin Buckley. Not my favorite. The gold's okay, but it's the color's a little odd. Kind of mustard yellow color. Okay, so we're gonna go chrome of Daniel Marcos and Demba Garimbo on the red. Okay, start off with Rocky Pennington, Kamaru, Paul Craig, okay, Bo Nickel, Dan Hooker, De Silva, Cameron Simon on that chrome, and Jose Aldo to finish it off on the red. All right. Zero gone. Youngsung Park again. From the Leeds, eh? This card, man. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. That is wild. All right, Trey Waters. Kayla Harris. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got Kayla Harrison on the base auto. That's super awesome. Can't wait to see when she comes back. Hopefully Amanda Nunes still agrees to come back and make that fight happen. Be cool if they did it on the White House card, but either way, I'm definitely gonna watch it. It's gonna be awesome. Never mad to get a Kayla Harrison auto. I'll put you back there. All right, got that Instavision. Izzy on the Instavision. It's still one of my favorites, for sure. I'd like to see it in a color variation, but just having the pose, having the action shot. Rinya Nakamura on the chrome and Ian Gary on the red. Okay, so we got our two autos. We technically got our one numbered. That's all that the packs are the hobby boxes are required to have. So technically these other two packs could be base packs, but you could still hit numbered inserts, stuff like that. So, you know, we'll hold out for sure. Grant Dawson. Okay. So the Special Forces. Nickelback Oral Buy on the Special Forces. On the regular variation. George St. Pierre on the chrome. And Miranda Rad Maverick on the red. All right, let's see if we can have a big last pack. If not, this is definitely going to be one of our lighter boxes, which, you know, your opening cases required to have light boxes here and there. And that's fine because we have already got Waldo Cortez numbered to 75 in this box, and that's pretty awesome. Little Roundtree. To Daniel Marcos. Muhammad Naimov. Justin Gaethje. And on the green chrome, Luana Santos. The regular chrome, another Naimov. To finish it out, Josh Emmett on the red. All right. I'll go ahead and get these sleeved up and be right back to do a recap. All right, everybody, welcome back. I had some camera issues, so my face cam here is is dead for now. So we're just going to do this recap straightforward. All right, so we'll start with our simple hits, I guess, you know, the guarantees for every box. We do have our 2 black foils. Our gold foil is Joaquin Buckley. We do have our Mictebek Orobai on the Special Forces, Josh Fan on the Special Forces, the Dynasty of Charles Oliveira, the Jose Aldo on the Hype, the Instavision of Israel Adesanya, and his eternal rival, Alex Bejeda on the Power Pact. Now, this is one of those boxes that had exactly what it was required to have and nothing more. So we do have our 1 numbered in the box. That is to 75 on the Waldo Cortez, which I'm not unhappy about at all. But of course, you always want to see more. We do have our Chrome Refractor, Kevin Holland. And we do have our base of Kayla Harrison. Now, that being said, this is a basic box, one of the most, you know, simple versions that you can get with the 1 number, 2 autos. That's it. But you do have the opposite. Now, this is the box that I opened on live stream. I had a ton more hits. Of course, I had all my numbers and everything, but these were my 3 standouts. So if you haven't seen the live stream, go back and check it out, because our viewers did open 2 really good boxes before I even got to this one. All 3 were awesome. So you can see the difference there between some of the super loaded boxes versus, you know, this one that we're just opening now. This is the black and white, which is some sort of SB SSP. I know that you're not going to get it very often, so it was just super cool to see it. I pulled the 250 red Valentina in that box, which awesome. Always love Valentina. Her bullet signature is amazing. Getting it red to 50 is awesome. And then we pulled the 1 of 1 Young Sung Park on the Lone Star signatures, which is already a short print for the signatures, and 1 of 1 on top of that. This thing is awesome. Only my second 1 of 1 pull ever, but first one, of course, coming out of Stadium Club for us. Hopefully we get a whole bunch more. But for now, this one will have to do. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Go ahead and shoot us a subscribe. We'll have another video coming out Wednesday, and look forward to seeing y'all soon. Peace.